All right, so I'm pretty sure we're all familiar with the feeling of anxiety. All of us have probably had a little bit of anxiety that's kind of kept us from doing the things that we kind of set out to do, or basically fulfilling the plans that we actually have for our lives or the things we plan to do. A lot of the time, it's very easy for anxiety to take over because it's one of those feelings that is very overwhelming, it's very heavy, and it's like whenever you're hit with it, you don't really know where to turn. And to be so blunt and honest, this feeling absolutely sucks. I feel you because I felt the exact same way. I was really confused on why I was feeling anxious about certain things, or why I had the certain perspective on the certain outcome I was anticipating that ultimately drove me into this very dark spot of not taking any action or not doing anything to get out of that certain situation. But there was one thing that I found that absolutely changed my mindset about the thought of anxiety, but not only just anxiety, but also fear. It was when I was watching this video of one of my favorite mentors, Myron Golden, and he basically broke down the difference between anxiety and fear, basically saying that fear is the caution over real present danger. Say, for example, you were in a body of water and somebody says, hey, there's some crocodiles over here. That's a real present danger because your life is on the line. And anxiety is the caution over future imagined danger. You know what I mean? So you're basically expecting the undesirable outcome to actually play out more than you want the desired outcome to actually play out. And why do our brains do this, right? It's very confusing, it's very tricky, and we ask ourselves, why am I actually self-sabotaging myself? Because that's what it is, you're self-sabotaging yourself. And it's because it's very convenient to do so. There's a lot of people that are here and that we're surrounded by that just want to be convenient. They want the easy way out. And doing that, you have to play small and you have to play safe. And you can't play safe whenever you're actually desiring something and you're going full in with that desire and not really going in with any type of anxiety. It's very hard to do that because there's people that are going to be around you that are naysayers. There's actually going to be people that pour into you the things that you want to actually get out of your way so you can actually make that breakthrough to do the thing that you truly desire. So that's why our brains actually do this. This is why our minds can be either our worst enemy or our best advocate. You know what I mean? But ultimately, we're the ones that can decide that. So I'm saying all this to say, if you oftentimes find yourself focusing more on that undesirable outcome, you're already self-sabotaging yourself and you're gonna accept defeat every single time. And that's a very harsh thing to feel and it's a very harsh thing to say, but it's the real thing to say. You know what I mean? It's very true, it's very real, and it doesn't change until you make the change and decide to stick to the change that you made. So Will, how do I stop doing this? How do I stop having anxiety? Stop putting your present energy that you have in this day worrying about tomorrow's problems, worrying about the things that might happen tomorrow, the things that could happen tomorrow, more so than focusing on the things you actually have right now and how you can make the best of what you currently have right now. Start relying on gratitude, be grateful, trust, and have faith in the fact that even when you can't figure out everything by yourself, God already has it figured out. You are not gonna always understand things, so you have to get your ego out of the way. You have to understand that God is here to do what's best for you. So you holding on to that ego of okay, I can do this all by myself, you're blocking your blessings, bro. You are literally blocking your blessings. You have to understand that everything works out for the greater good. And how do you do this? By shifting your focus from what could happen tomorrow to what is happening in your present day and being grateful for what you currently have. And yeah, that was basically it for me. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for all the love that y'all are showing me. I really appreciate it. And as I said in every single one of my videos, I know this from my personal experience because I know if it's been able to help me, then it will definitely be able to help you too. So I appreciate y'all again. Y'all have a good one, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.